on.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right. Well, welcome back to another episode of the Holistic Cannabis Show with your hostess, Dr. Yolanda Henderson. Hey, y'all. And my wonderful co-host,
Hen Henderson Esquire.
Okay. He's always coming up with a new one. Yes, it is. It's a new one. All right. So we have a bunch of information and a bunch of news today that we want to share with you all about the cannabis plant and its many uses. A lot of people are unaware of how important this plant is, and so we are going to share that information with you. We also have our special guests today for the show, Miss Lisa and Miss Lady with Sealy. If you see the products up here, they're going to be on the show so that they can introduce the products and show you what many uses they have. All right. So we're going to bring them in. Anybody want to call in and give us some information on what they use cannabis for? We would love to hear what you have to say about cannabis, and we want to give you all a special treat. So if whoever calls, we're going to give you a sample of the new Sealy product that Miss Lisa and Miss Lady sent out today. So you have the number. Mr. Henderson is going to give us the outlets to watch the show and the phone number.
470-251-4647 is the telephone number. You can call with any questions, concerns, or opinions. If you're on Instagram, you can find us at manifesttv.status. On Facebook, Status Network LLC. On Periscope, Status_Network_. I still don't have a Periscope account.
I still don't need that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Twitter, Status_Network_. Amazon Fire Stick and Roku. Download Status Network. Look for Manifest TV. Click on Holistic Cannabis Show, and we're going to pop on. We're going to be on the screen right there.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Check this out. YouTube, Manifest TV. Watch that channel.
All right. Hey, and don't forget to like us on Instagram and Facebook, The Holistic Cannabis Show, and on Instagram, Atlanta, Georgia Academy of Cannabis Science, and Facebook, Atlanta, Georgia Academy of Cannabis Science, and the Gift of Life Community Home on Facebook and Instagram, and NTH Credit, and Big Shot Entertainment, and what else? What other one do we have?
Conquest.com.
Oh, no way. What is that?
We're taking over the world.
We're taking over, you know what I'm saying? Enterprises. The Henderson Enterprises. How about that? All right, so why don't we take this quick break? And after this break, we're going to bring in our special guest who's going to explain Sealy products. This is a CBD product, and it's wonderful and has many uses after this.
Marijuana across the country. Nearly half of Americans now have access to legally purchased marijuana in their home states. And as prominent Democrats are calling for it to be legalized nationwide by next year, some states and communities are hoping that pot, once considered a gateway drug, could now become a gateway for economic and racial justice. Here's ABC's Alex Perche.
This is Linda Green's bread and butter, Anacostia Organics. It's an idea born over dinner.
With some close girlfriends one night, someone mentioned that D.C. had legalized cannabis. And we all looked at each other because we're all in the same age group and products of the 60s and said, we should go in that business.
Well, Linda, a longtime community organizer in the nation's capital, saw an opportunity to open a marijuana dispensary in one of the city's chronically poverty-stricken areas.
This is not a stoner industry. It's been misconceived. It's not a stoner industry. It's an industry of healing.
Linda is one of more than 320,000 Americans who work in the cannabis industry. Recreational use of pot is currently legal in 17 states and D.C. Sales in 2020 reached more than $17.5 billion. An incredible boom for an industry during a pandemic. And all of this despite the federal prohibition.
The bill is passed.
The U.S. House recently passed one of a handful of bills currently working its way through Congress that would strengthen the industry. The SAFE Act would make it easier for cannabis companies to do business in states where sales are legal.
It's time for change. I believe the time has come to end the federal prohibition on marijuana in this country.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, speaking on 420, said the time is right for action on legalization.
Not only to end the federal prohibition on marijuana, but to ensure restorative justice, protect public health, and implement responsible taxes and regulations.
But is the Biden White House ready for it?
At the federal level, he supports decriminalizing marijuana use and automatically expunging any prior criminal records. He also supports legalizing medicinal marijuana. So that's his point of view on the issue.
But that's not full legalization, and data shows that's what most Americans want. A recent Pew Research Center poll shows 91% of those surveyed say marijuana should be legal. And of those respondents, 3 in 5 say cannabis should be legal for both medicinal and recreational use. Less than 10% believe pot should remain criminalized across the board. Looking at the current Congress and the current administration, do you feel as though that there is a clock, there is a window in order to get this through?
I think there is a window of opportunity right now that maybe won't exist in a year.
Andrew Friedman was Colorado's so-called cannabis czar.
I was the governor's director of marijuana coordination.
He created the framework for the first legal pot market in the country and has seen the industry grow from the start. Since 2014, marijuana has made over $10 billion in sales for the state. That's generated more than $400 million in tax revenue used to fund state school-related projects. It seems as though getting to a point where it's about breaking through the taboo. Where do you think we stand in terms of that mindset?
Yeah, so, you know, if you go to Colorado right now and you have a conversation about cannabis, it's the most normal thing in the world, right? It stands right alongside alcohol. It stands right alongside the Denver Broncos as just a thing to have a conversation about.
Andrew now runs the Coalition for Cannabis Policy Education and Regulation, a think tank that includes big tobacco, big beer, security companies, and others who have a stake in the cannabis industry. What's the strategy going forward?
So our strategy is really to stop focusing on if legalization should go forward, recognizing that legalization has gone forward. It's a reality for almost half of America.
It's here.
It's here. And we really need to start talking about how rather than if legalization is a good idea.
And the most recent state to legalize marijuana? Virginia. This is tobacco country, part of the Bible Belt. The Commonwealth, now the first to legalize recreational use in the South. It happened just last month when Governor Northam signed the law.
This is the latest step we are taking toward building a more equitable and just Virginia.
And while you won't be able to sell drugs legally for 3 years, the governor pushed for the legislature to speed up the timetable for legalization of simple possession to limit drug arrests.
At Panera, we make dinner easy and cheesy. Order our delicious mac and cheese for dinner tonight with delivery or pickup, only at Panera.
According to the ACLU, black Americans are nearly 4 times more likely than white Americans to be arrested for marijuana possession despite similar usage rates.
Governor Northam says that he's going to end the disparate treatment of people of color.
All right,
There
you
you
heard
go.
it here.
Wow.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and let our guests introduce themselves to you all and tell them what they have to offer for wonderful CBD products.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Decuria Evans, but you can call me Lady.
All right.
All right.
And I'm Lisa Fleming, and I'm here to talk to you today about Sealy by Design.
All right.
Sealy by Design.
Sealy by Design. Okay, go ahead and tell us about Sealy.
Okay, Sealy, well, we know about CBD. A lot of people are using it. It's all the rage. And a lot of people have misconceptions about it. Some people think it's illegal. Some people think it doesn't work. And I, too, was one of those people who thought it didn't work. Mm-hmm. I had a condition on my hand. It was an autoimmune condition. Mm-hmm. And I think we've got some pictures for that. Mm-hmm. This was this caused by stress, PTSD, and that's what triggered it. And I tried a lot of different cannabis products, CBD tinctures, gummies, topicals, and not a lot of those things didn't work at all. Some of them worked a little bit, but they were extremely expensive. And so a friend of mine reached out to me and talked to me about Sealy by Design.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Yeah, it's blue because it's.
It kind of blends into the background here.
Yeah.
But so he reached out to me and told me about it, and this, after I was on it for less than 3 weeks, like 2.5 weeks, this was the result I had.
Wow.
And so that was phenomenal to me because, one, I can sell it. 2, I finally got relief from it, and I was really hoping that it would work, and finally I found something that did work. And so what sets it apart from the other things that I had used before that made this work differently is the nanotechnology that they have. It's called Aquaceutical nanotechnology. And this slide shows how water is critical for your health. It carries vital nutrients through your body, and this is the percentages of our bodies that are made up of water. So that you can tell it's going to be pretty bioavailable. I don't know, there's a little bit of this part at the bottom that's covered. But so what makes it different is that they take the 20,000 nanometer CBD particle and they break it down to less than 10 nanometers. So they make trillions. Is it trillions? I'm not sure exactly the amount, but it's like it's on that slide. A few million CBD particles instead of just the 120,000 out of that. And so, and then they encapsulate that with a whole lot of other nutrients that are also less than 10 nanometers.
Yeah, especially ashwagandha too as well, because ashwagandha was a product that they used in India back way before time, and that's supposed to relieve pain and stress. So anything that has natural properties that are in it, and this product is natural. It's no artificial. So especially when you're dealing with something that can help you in those ways, it makes a whole difference upon your mental state, your physical state, and your spiritual state as well. So
this is awesome. I'm looking at the minerals.
And what do you do? Do you drink this?
Yeah, so you know how you use Listerine, right?
I'm going to show you how to use it now.
Yeah, so basically how you're using it is like how you use Listerine. You know, you get like the cap full and you swish it in your mouth for about 60 seconds, because when you do that, it's supposed to have the 99.9% absorption rate.
It's a brand new bottle.
Can't say 100%, you know, legal stuff. But 99% is going to go to each individual cell in your body while it's working.
Wow.
So,
I have that already. I have those already. Thank you.
That's awesome.
So I'm going to take this. It's a brand new bottle.
Wow.
Just open it, and one little capful is all you need.
Okay.
Okay.
Try that.
And so it's clear.
Yeah.
It's clear.
Yeah, it's tasteless.
Water.
It's like
and
water.
it's tasteless. Like
And what you do is you put it in your mouth and you swish it for 1 minute, and then you swallow it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Y'all check this out now. Y'all check this out. We live.
Yes.
Y'all see this?
No,
And
it has
so-
no THC.
What happens is if you
But
can
it's
show that
CBD.
first video,
But it's CBD.
the
It's
before
CBD.
video,
CBD
the
and
blood,
CBG.
CBD and CBG.
and
All right.
30 other cannabinoids.
And 30 other cannabinoids.
This one
Oh,
doesn't
wow.
have THC.
Okay.
A lot of people are concerned about not testing positive for jobs, drug screens, and that sort of thing.
Yes.
So they're swishing it around for a minute.
Yes.
Can you show the video, the blood video? Thank you. So what happens? What we did. You can swallow it after a minute.
Yep.
Excuse me, I'm a little confused here.
Some stress in the cells.
A blood slide sample of a person who does have no swish in their systems. And this is after 5 minutes after taking a serving like they're taking now.
Wow.
Yes.
So that we don't have the ability right here, right now, to take this test to check their blood in 5 minutes. But if they were to go to a lab and have this chances are that's what would happen. So imagine if your body, if all those blood cells have all of these nutrients that we were just talking about in them, and they're coursing through your veins, and they're getting to all the cells of your body. And we surmise that happens in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I feel good. I feel energized.
In less than 5
In less than 5 minutes, it touches every cell
you
in your
saw
body.
that visual. That was a 5 minute dose. So
Yes.
your
Wow.
blood's going to be going, and it's going to be taking all those nutrients that just got sucked in by the cells through that water, the ashwagandha, the
I
curcumin,
feel so,
the herbs.
I feel energized.
Already.
There's-
Yes.
Let me see. What is in this stuff? This is some good stuff.
There are primary adaptogens, which that helps with mood. Nootropics help with brain function, and one of my friends.
Some B1.
Yeah, you know about that
all
B1.
kinds of
Yeah.
vitamins and minerals.
Vitamin A.
Wow.
Yes.
I'm looking at the vitamins.
Yes, 'cause a
whole
lot of
plant THC hemp oil blend, 50-50 blend of CBD and CBG and 30 other cannabinoids.
Yes.
That is amazing. I am impressed. I'm sold.
So does it come in flavors?
Yeah, so these are the
something?
flavors. These are for the ones that help specifically to what it is. So we have a sleep one, and I believe the relief is apple. The sleep right here, that's kind of like a vanilla flavor. You have boost is orange.
Okay.
And then,
And this is the sleep if.
Oh, it's got some CoQ10.
We also have a trim one as well too that helps with weight suppression.
Will like this stuff.
And this month for members only, there's a you can get 10 trims for $100. So that there's more. They retail for $25.
What's a trim?
That's
The
for weight
trim,
suppression.
This is for weight suppression.
So it's the summertime, trying to get your body right and everything. The trim is the way to go.
Okay. And it works on a hormonal level. So you hear a lot of people have a problem losing weight. They work out, they eat right, but their hormones are out of balance.
Right.
These two are formulated to work with this to burn fat, suppress appetite 24/7.
Wow.
And right now, if you sign up as a member this month, and that's going to make you eligible to buy the special for the trim. You can get those for 10 for $100.
Okay, so it'll have me beach body ready.
Yes, you will.
Okay, I'm telling you, we're gonna be ready for the summertime.
Definitely.
Okay.
Sometime we ain't got that much time left.
so
It'll
is
start
there-
getting
It's
hot.
already hot, right?
It'll start getting hot. I'm
Right.
gonna
It's
take the
already
hair off and
summertime.
everything.
So-
The thermometer. Yes.
So with those little things right there, you just
Here, let's give you a
open
sample.
them one and just
they come
drink
up-
it or something?
Yeah,
Well,
so
it's a
you get
spray.
so you spray.
Spray.
So it says 9 sprays under your tongue, and it's the same thing. You have to wait 30 seconds for the maximum absorption, and then that's when it starts working in your body.
Y'all heard that?
Okay.
Y'all heard that? And you can swallow it and it ain't gonna kill you.
Yeah,
and
it
tastes good.
And it tastes, and these are flavored ones, and it tastes good. Yeah.
The trim, the special, the one we have special, it's peppermint flavor. It's very delightful. If a warm fuzzy blanket had a flavor, it would be this.
Warm fuzzy
It's
blanket.
vanilla cream, and it is for sleep, and it is very comforting and soothing.
Oh, sleep.
There you go.
The Serenity, go ahead. This is some happy side effects we're having from this product. People are growing their hair back.
What?
This person has alopecia, and she was on a prescription medication,
Oh.
and it brought her hair back, but it left it brittle. These are also other examples of people who have, you know, again, this was not something that they planned for, but this was a happy side effect. A happy side effect, another happy side effect that they didn't expect from the trim is more mental clarity, and people are having to self-medicate less. That's what they're reporting. So they're smoking less, they're drinking less, and because I attribute that to the nootropics and the way that the stuff works on the brain and how it functions.
You go. CBD and CBG works wonders on the brain. So yes, all of these are wonderful, you know, minerals, and the nanotechnology is awesome because you can nano-size the particles in CBD and hemp, and that makes it available to be able to be infused in water products, because we all know that cannabis is lipophilic, so it's not really infusible unless it's in a nano drop technology. So
This is encapsulated.
Encapsulated.
So they take the molecule apart, the water molecule, and then stick those in it, and then reconnect them.
All right, my chemists, my chemistry majors and science majors, y'all already know what this is all
Because that show
about.
just went over the head. That whole little snippet right there.
That's okay. That's okay.
Well, I mean, if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to whoever brought you to this
show.
However you got
invited you here.
And our web address, is that okay to give? Is seelybydesign.com. Seely is spelled C-I-L-I, and that is a Balinese word that means great fortune, beauty, prosperity, and good health.
Wow.
And that company brings all of this to the table on purpose, by design.
By design.
So,
There you go.
seelybydesign.com.
All right.
And then get with the person who brought you to know about this show today, and ask them how you can learn more.
There you go. What about any callers? Do we have any callers who want to call and ask questions? You can do so while the show is going on. 470-251-4647. There you go. All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and after this, we will get back with you about Sealy and some other topics in the news with cannabis and all of its many uses.
All right, all right, all right. We'll be back.
The planters of the trees. You want to grow them big trees? Hit up the Soil King.
Yep, that's me. Family, what's happening? Coming back to you today. You're going to see us here. We're going to do some product evaluation. We've been doing a lot of beta testing on different products lately. We've dug deep into this one. This is called MyDX. What this is right here, this is a homeowner, a farmer's personal assistant right here. I can go out to any of these plants, the flowers off them, dry them up, throw them through here, and I can get a general idea of what my percentages are going to be. It's like a dog's nose. It smells. It goes through with the air. It's got a little fan and it recycles and it smells all the terpenes. And it identifies each unique terpene that they already have in their database, and it matches them up to the closest match they can. It sends it back to your phone, and with your phone it'll give you a whole readout just like you had a laboratory readout. And today I'm going to introduce you to the guy that's behind the scene, my producer, Craig T. Jackson.
Or Craig J. Jackson.
What do you call Craig J. Jackson?
Craig T, Craig J, close enough.
Yeah, whatever.
We've been together for so long, you know, he calls me TJ, I'll roll with it, doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's TJ over there. So anyways, thanks for coming out. Thanks for sitting over here, throwing some dialogue, and I'm hoping that this episode I get you back a little for all the funny tricks you play on me on camera.
All right, Patrick, be real.
What? Let's be real.
No, let's be real.
I got it. What do you want? Ask a question.
Patrick, look, you know I've never made fun of you before.
Really? You talk about what we're doing in here.
We're gonna mix some.
Actually, let's redo that. I felt like an idiot. I felt like an idiot on that one. I know, and I know Craig's gonna put that one on anyways.
Yes, I need a clap from Patrick.
Patrick's got the clap.
All right, you're right. My bad. Well, I appreciate you having me on the show. The thing is, today is a special episode because one thing that we try to do, number one, we try to have fun, but number two, we try to keep things truthful. You know what I mean? The Soil King's a real truthful, real guy. He has good products on the show, and he gives you guys good information about the products, right? So let's get down to business.
Yeah, let's go to business.
So tell me about this machine, MyDX. So coming from the Soil King, Patrick, is this a quality product?
Absolutely, it's a quality product. It's misunderstood, actually.
Because there's a lot of misinformation out there about this product, and we're about to clear it all up.
We're going to myth bust it.
Yeah, we're going to myth bust it, Soil King style.
That's right. So MyDX, first off, let's start with busting a myth right now. Okay, so you've seen a lot of other videos and people doing demonstrations and on this product. You got to remember, first thing, this is not a $500,000 laboratory. Let's just knock it down right there. What this is right here, this is a homeowner, a farmer's personal assistant right here. Really, in all laboratory perspectives, you know, I do a lot of testing and with SC Labs, I do it with Steep Hill Labs and other laboratories. And with this product, side by side with the laboratories and MyDX, I would say 15 to 20%. And other laboratories are within about 15%. Okay.
All right, Patrick, another myth that we're trying to bust out there, because I've read some stuff online and seen some videos. So I want to give you this. So I want MyDX to tell me how much niacin is in that, and then tell me how much potassium is in that. Yeah, so hook it up. Let's go.
Actually, here's the situation right here.
MyDX.
So that's another, let's myth bust this right now. In fact, let's just get rid of this. This one can go over there. This one, you can have you are a banana.
That's racist.
And so no, it cannot test this at this point of its life. but there's future out there. I mean, MyDX and its technology is really taking strides in the industry.
But right now
it cannot. So if you hear anything or anybody even trying to myth bust that this is the reason why, you see some videos out there that it's just. It doesn't say anything on their website, doesn't talk anything about this. So no, the answer is no to that. Get rid of the bananas.
But it does test cannabis.
It does, at this point, it does test cannabis, absolutely.
Another thing that I've read online, right, and another, I guess, myth that we're trying to bust, I don't know whether it's true or not, but a lot of people out there are saying that customer service through MyDX is awful and it's terrible. Now, what do you got to say about that, Soil King?
2 days ago, this is funny, and this is, you guys know me. I wear my heart on my sleeve, I'm not always right.
So, the MyDM, and I wanted the MyDX, okay,
Yeah.
MyDX, that's what it's called. I'm sorry, y'all. Well, I wanted to explain that because our students told us about that. Testing machine, because we were doing labs yesterday, and I said, oh wow, let's find out if we can get one of those for the school and test products. And we were going to actually get one, and so we saw the video on how it works. So you just add the cannabis into the little slot, it goes in, and then it connects with your phone, so you're able to see all of the terpene profiles for the terpenes, and you can also see the cannabinoids. So if it's a THC, it's CBD, it's CBG. It gives you the whole chemical breakdown of cannabis. So I want to get those.
So I can take a bud and find out
right now everything about it right then and there.
Oh, you better not tell me you got no gas no more.
There you go.
I'm find out right then and there if you got the gas.
You can find out
right then and there. Oh man, it's just like the cats that was taking the diamond testers to the people in the Atlanta malls testing their diamonds. You hear me?
Right.
A lot of people diamonds that
they don't be real. There you go.
What I'm saying? So man, yeah, I want
right.
to see if you got
and another reason why that's so important is because cannabis is used for medications right now, and you want to know if it has pesticides in it. You want to know if it's been if they use Roundup on it, because you want to treat cancer, but you don't want to give a person cancer with the harmful chemicals in it. So you want to be able to test what you're getting, and especially for the black market. And that's important. That's important for our own health and safety, and that's another reason why cannabis is supposed to be legalized, so that we can find out why and what is in our cannabis. And this machine is maybe a breakthrough in technology right now.
It sounds like real good.
Yeah. All right. So the strain of the day, Mr. Henderson.
Gushers.
All right, gushers.
Any kind of gushers. Wedding gushers. Check this out. 46% of your time experience with this, you're going to be relaxed. 37% happy. Euphoric, you'll be all right. Uplifted, yeah, you'll be all right. Creative, it might make you get up and go, I don't know, bake a cookie shaped like a giraffe or something. It'll make you creative. All right. Now, Gushers is a hybrid strain, all right, and a member of the Cookies family with the Gelato 41 and Triangle Kush parents. People who like it also are going to like the Runts and the Zittles, both of which I've had. Gushers is a high THC, low CBD cultivar and has strong euphoric effects that can initially feel enervating and then sedating. Named for its explosive thick fruit flavor, it's available as a flower or extract. Grower of all skill levels and grow it indoors, outdoors, and in greenhouses. Gushers came from a group of growers affiliated with the Cookie fam. All right. Action alerts.
All right.
Don't forget. Restrict the DOJ. Expand protections to legal states. Tell President Biden to follow through on your commitment to expunge marijuana records. Senate bill to end marijuana criminalization, and urge your lawmakers to pass the Veterans Medical Marijuana Safe Harbor Act.
Hey.
And in banking, we looking at the Safe Banking Act.
Safe Banking Act. Come on with it. We need that right now. All right, so there's a survey going on right now that pain patients consuming CBD dominant products report reduced opiate use. So that is all the way, that is a party right then in itself. Also, cannabis use is increasing among veterans, and hopefully,
what age group they look at that.
yes, and then hopefully the suicide rates will go down. Yeah. Okay, so cannabis use,
Just
and this
as
is
long
one.
as none of y'all report seeing green midgets.
I know,
there,
yeah,
okay?
well.
Delaware just got medical cannabis expansion bill advancing to the governor's desk. Go
Woo!
get it, Delaware. Go get it. Go
Delaware.
Get it. Texas.
Woo! Medical marijuana expansion bill moves forward in Senate after initially stalling. So they done pushed it through, and I heard 6 hours ago that, hey, they done already sent it over. Colorado. Woo!
$10 billion in retail cannabis
billion dollars in
we
retail
had
cannabis
finance
sales.
class yesterday.
Yes.
I told y'all there's money to be
It's
made.
money. Get you some land.
Mississippi.
Oh, Mississippi.
Add a little bit more pressure to your people. The state Supreme Court.
We got to get those people out.
Medical cannabis law.
That's right.
All right, the voters, the citizens spoke, and
they done shut them up.
Yeah. To scream louder.
Scream loud again. Texas, we're so proud of you. All right, Alabama.
The Bamsters.
Woo! They just went all the way legal. They just, the governor just signed.
Get it, Alabama. I'm going to change my address.
You know what I'm saying? Alabama governor
Georgia.
signs marijuana access measure into law. So we're excited about Alabama.
Now, check this out. We had the finance module yesterday where we talked about funding and finance. And y'all know I'm always got to tell y'all about the money. I'm sure we got a video around here, a little clip or something from yesterday. But check this out. True Leaf is on a mission. Yeah. All right. They just took over a dispensary chain that's based in Florida.
Truly.
They have 83 more dispensaries under their belt from Florida, 6 more from DC, 7 more from New Jersey. Y'all know what that means. Even if you don't want to touch the plant, you don't want to deal with none of the hassles associated with growing and cultivating, it's still a good time to invest.
There you go.
Cannabis stocks were down, but that happens. All right, it is the stock market.
Yep.
It's up and down all the time.
Yep.
All right. Join us for a food pantry day.
Yep. Every day.
At the Gift of Life Community Home.wordpress.com.
Yeah.
Every day, 9:30 to 1 p.m. 820 Highway 38.
We got that food.
Georgia.
We got a lot of food.
We got food.
So come on, get some of this stuff. All right, so we were nominated the Excellence Award for the USA CBD Expo 2021 for Atlanta. All right, so we want you all to go in and vote for us, me, especially me, Yolanda. Yeah. We're, trying to, show that Atlanta has a school. We are in the area of education. Education is key, and we have been consistent. We have worked through COVID. We have done shows through COVID. We have spoken out. We have been to the Capitol, and I know there's so many of you all who has done advocacy work in the state of Georgia, and we give you all props. We ask you all to come on to the show. We love you guys. We work side to side with you, but we've actually come here to Georgia, and we didn't care about who thought anything else about us. We came in and we talked about cannabis. We educated cannabis. We worked through Clayton State University. We've gone in and we have not gave up on the dream and on cannabis legalization in Georgia, not just decriminalization, because I know a lot of y'all think that decriminalization means legalization, but it don't. We need legalization here in the state of Georgia. Now, if Texas, where we came from, get legalized cannabis all the way across the board.
I'm not giving up on you, Georgia. I'm not giving up on you, Georgia. I just had to put you a little more.
We're going to keep going. We're going to keep talking. We're going to keep having the shows. Yeah. We're actually going to have USA CBD Expo here on the show next week. So you all go to the website, choose us for the Excellence Award. Public voting is from May 17th through May 27th, so it'll be closing at 5 p.m. And just thank you for your participation. claim your participation in that survey to nominate Dr. Yolanda Henderson. There you go. Woo, woo, woo.
Plug her up. Plug her up for that. Plug her up for that.
All right, so I would greatly appreciate it. As humble as I can, we all work together collectively. When I get a reward, Dean is going to get a reward. When I get a reward, Norm's going to get a reward. We're all in this together. We're the Holistic Cannabis Show, aka Atlanta Academy of Cannabis Science. We are a team that's going through the fire, the storm, and the rain. So we went.
But you know what though? I think it's your turn to shine though, man. I think y'all should vote for
well,
Dr.
you know what?
Henderson.
It's all about us all, and if I win, you all are gonna go up there. You all are gonna come up there. Exactly.
But knowing what all you overcame and what all you went through, I think nobody else is more deserving of that but you.
Oh, well, you know what? I'll claim it.
I'm going to hold the other side of it. I'm going to hold the other
there
side
you go.
of it. So, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
What we do.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So thank you all again for watching the show. We hope you all enjoyed everything. And if there is any questions or concerns you have, please give us a call, 404-631-6360. Our next class for the Atlanta Academy of Cannabis Science starts on June the 5th, which is another week or so from now. And we'd love for you to enroll. So please call us and get enrolled.
Before we go, you think we can get that video from the seminar?
We don't. Let's see.
We got that on.
We don't have it, but it's on Instagram. Let's see.
Y'all got to go check it out on Instagram.
You got to go on Instagram.
I was wrong.
Instagram. There you go. So check us out on Instagram. All right.